Welcome to today's workout. Coincidentally in time for the cutting into the rock across the road, but nonetheless we'll do the video. So today we're going to pick up the conditioning. So we're going to have conditioning pieces most of the week with one or two strength ones in between. That's typically how I like to alternate the program. Other than that, you can do the strength portion at the start and then the conditioning portion at the back. You just obviously reduce the duration so that you're around about 45 minutes. If you want, both programs are written to be a half an hour a piece, but typically what I do is, because I walk with a ruck twice a day as my, let's call it part of my warm-up, it's part of also getting the dogs out for their walk, that gets me a good 30 minutes of some cardiovascular type activity, particularly because the ruck is 35 kilos or 75, 80 odd pounds. And that keeps me and my conditioning up to speed. But I then do some specific conditioning work, which is what we did today. First of all, have a look at the title. As you can see, dumbbell squat cleans, some lateral pogos. So for the kids who are out there, the basketballers, you guys can do this workout too. You can obviously just reduce the weight, and I'll give you an at-home version as well too. But again, dumbbell squat cleans, lateral pogos, and then some skipping in there. So we're going to mix the skipping up. We're going to do some normal skipping, or single unders as you call them, and then we're also going to do some double unders, and we're just going to vary the quantity of each of them. So first of all, squat clean. Squat cleans are challenging work movements to do for a lot of people because they don't necessarily have the ability through the hips. So therefore you can break it down into a squat then a clean, or sorry, a clean then a squat, for those who are getting used to this. So I'm just not going to do the same thing with the heavy dumbbells that we did before. I'm going to go use the lighter ones for demonstration purposes. So I've got both my dumbbells. I'm going to come into what we call the hang position, so from here. So I'm going to clean the dumbbells here and let the head sit on my shoulder. And then in my case, I'm not great through the ankle, so I'm then going to step out and then I'm going to get my squat. Okay, step in, boom, squat. So if I'm doing it in one movement, it's a squat and a clean, okay? So clean, squat. So basically as these guys are coming up to here, I'm dropping underneath them and standing, okay? Now you can also do this with a barbell. You can also do this with the sandbag or the ruck, which is the at-home version obviously too. So what we'll do with that there, if I've got my sandbag, I would be here, I would clean it and I would squat, okay? So I can clean and squat. Obviously my hands are further out in front of me, which means it's more important that my chest is up and I'm sitting in a wider stance to get my squat. I'm not rolling forward onto the balls of my feet. So squat clean is the first movement. We're going to follow the squat clean with, just grab your skipping rope, okay, with single unders. So normal skips, boom, boom, boom. Gotta get our reps. I'll talk to you. Excuse me, talk to you about them in a minute. The third movement is a lateral pogo. So what we're looking for us to do is I'm looking to come to one side. Again, I'm not going to go right across, but again, I'm going to do a lateral step, pogo in the air, land. I'm not going to land and bounce, I'm going to land. I'm going to step, jump. Okay, so as soon as this foot comes across and the other one, as soon as that one hits, here, boom, here, boom. And again, for basketballers, reach like you're pulling the ball down off the backboard, the rebound, or off the tip, and driving. Okay, so that's our lateral pogos. And then the final movement is going to be our double unders. If you can't do double unders, just go to single unders as well too. So the workout order, the lateral pogos and the squat cleans, it's going to start at 10. Each time you go back, you're going to drop them by 2. So 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Not a lot, not a lot, which is the reason why I've chosen to go with my heaviest set of dumbbells. I've got a pair of 25 kilos or 55 pounders. I've chosen to go with them because I found the first 10 literally knackered me. So therefore it's 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Likewise too with the pogos. Boom, 1, 2, and that's it. Simple, straightforward. But we're looking for height. We're not looking for just little flimsy ankle flops and the feet and the ground is here. I'm looking for your toes to be up high, so we're flexing through the ankles. I'm looking for at least a foot or two you know, here to here. So I'm looking for you to get up to here with you can. If you're a young guy or girl, you're not as heavy as me, you should be able to do that too. The single unders will always be 100. They will not change, they will always be 100. So if you're doing single unders, it's 100, then the lateral pogos, then 100 again. If you're doing the combination, the first time, squat clean, 10, go into 100 single unders, lateral pogos, 10, go into 30 double unders. I find the 30 double unders are just as taxing, and whilst I can get them done quicker than my 100 single unders, it does tax me a little bit more, and then I need a rest. So what we're going to do, we're going to build in a 30 to 1 minute window after the round. That way your heart rate will peak, you'll come off for a bit, heart rate will peak, you'll come off for a bit, and we'll go the 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 5 rounds, that's it. You should be easily done with this in 25, 30 minutes, easily. If it takes you longer, it takes you longer. If it takes you less, it takes you less. If you get this done in 15 minutes, I want you to go 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, then I want you to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and go the reverse. Again, at-home version. Replace the dumbbells with the sandbag or the ruck, right? We can do the same thing too. We can do the clean interlace squat. Skipping is skipping no matter what. If you don't have a skipping rope, then again, I want you to pretend that you've got a skipping rope. I want you to bounce. We're trying to bounce through the ankles. We're getting the calves to work, all right? That's what that's for. The lateral pogos do so, again, as you can see, it's raining outside. We started off in the dry and ended off in the rain, so it meant very definite side step, stop, jump, so I wasn't slipping. We've got the lavender tree dropping bells like you wouldn't believe. So that is the workout. It's a conditioning piece, squat clean, skipping, the lateral pogos. Please like, please subscribe, please tell a friend. The full write-up will be in the comments below. You'll see what I did for mobility before the session, and you're about to see what I'm going to do with mobility after the session, where I'm particularly just going to use the massage gun and hit those areas, you know what they are, that I have worked the most. Cheers.